Welcome to Flourish in 5, where in 5 minutes or less, we give you simple ideas and information for living happy, healthy, and confident.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and in today's episode of Flourish in 5, we're talking about maximizing your metabolism. Metabolism and metabolism boosters is something that the diet and weight loss industry has exploited for years. But we're going to talk about what metabolism is and how you can maximize what controls it. Spoiler alert, there is no pill, potion, or supplement that will increase your metabolism, but there are a few things you can do that will help your body metabolize food and calories in the most efficient way. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So I'm here in the kitchen to talk about metabolism because metabolism is simply the process of your body using what you eat and drink to convert it into energy. It's much more complex than that, but for today's conversation, that's what we're going to be talking about. And oftentimes, we think there are things that we can do to speed up our metabolism. Unfortunately, there are many things that control our metabolism that we cannot change. So think about this: your height, your genetics, any underlying conditions you have, your gender. All of those things are things that are out of your control and they impact your metabolism. For example, my son, who's 22, 6'3", has a much faster metabolism than his 5'3" mother, who has some underlying conditions and is approaching the big 5'0". So there are things that are out of our control. What we're going to talk about today are the things that are in our control, things that we can do to make our metabolism more efficient. So are you ready to learn? So let's first talk about the 3 major ways that your body burns calories. The first one is your basal metabolic rate, and that is just keeping you alive, so all of your body's systems. The second, and that accounts for about 60 to 70% of your caloric burn on any given day. The second is the thermic effect of food, and that's the process of actually digesting your food. That's a very small amount, but it counts for about 10% of your calorie burn per day. The final piece, and the one that you have the most control over, is activity, and that's anywhere from 10 to 30% of your calories burned each day comes from what you do to move your body. So now that we know all of that, let's talk about some of the things that you can do to maximize your metabolism. So we just talked about the 3 ways that your body burns calories, but I have 3 additional tips for you to help you maximize your metabolism. The first is what you eat and drink. It does affect your metabolism. So when you're thinking about your diet, think about adding good quality lean protein. 1 to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight should be what you're eating every day to keep you fueled up and give you energy to do what you need to get done, especially your workouts. The other thing is what you're drinking, and I'm not talking about wine, I'm talking about water. It's so important to stay hydrated. My recommendation is half your body weight in ounces every day, because that keeps your body systems moving, especially your digestion, which will really help your metabolism. The second tip is to move more. So I already talked about the calories we burn from activity. This is something different. This is the movement in everyday life. This is getting up from your desk to take a quick walk with the dog around the block. This is doing the stairs on your lunch break. It's the extra movement that you get in during the day that will add up those calories burned. The last thing is sleep and stress, the 2 things that can really wreak havoc on your metabolism. So we need good sleep, 7 to 8 hours a night, and good quality sleep. And we also need to watch the stress, and most importantly, chronic stress. This is the day in and day out stress that we feel from work or family or finances. Those 2 things combined can really mess with your hormones, specifically cortisol, which will slow down your metabolism. So in addition to having great genetics and getting good exercise, those 3 things are just simple things that you can do that are in your control that can maximize your metabolism. So I hope you found today's video helpful as you look to improve your wellness and maximize your metabolism. As with all my recommendations, please consult your physician before making any major changes to your diet or exercise program. If you like this video, share it with someone else who might like it too. I'm Nikki Campbell, owner of the Flourish Group, and make it a healthy day.